Remember the times when protests used to be about holding signs, chanting slogans, and maybe getting a little tear gassed? Yeah, welcome to Los Angeles, where even the protests have producers. What started as a protest is starting to feel more like a performance, as does everything on social media and news outlets these days, with actors, costumes, explosions, and apparently a budget. Today on Brain Bites, we're digging into the not-so-peaceful LA protests. Not the cause, not the crowd, but the what the hell is going on? Who's behind it, who's funding it, and why some of these so-called protesters look suspiciously like extras from John Wick 4. Since when did ninjas start coming out and participating in protests? Where's their cardboard sign? Let's start with a little truth bomb. Peaceful protests, totally legal, totally American. We love it. We have an amendment for it, and you should definitely do it if you feel so called to. But when the protest turns into tactical vests, fireworks in police stations, and crates of bricks showing up out of nowhere, you gotta ask yourself, who ordered the mayhem? People aren't just in their homes waiting to rip out their tactical gear. It's ridiculous. Anyways, back to who ordered the mayhem. I don't mean some rogue activist who read The Art of War one time and got carried away. I mean coordinated, strategic, possibly funded by people who don't even live here mayhem. In every crowd, you've got three types of people. The real protesters, organized, passionate, usually have cardboard signs, and for the most part, like pretty peaceful. They might be fired up, but they're peaceful. The confused TikTokers, filming for clout, not sure why they're there, just want to post something on their story to feel like they're involved or to make other people think they're involved. And the bad actors, dressed like Batman villains and built like they've been waiting for the purge. These aren't angry locals. These are career agitators. Some are political extremists maybe, some are far right, some are far left, some are just angry peeps that have nothing better to do and they've been waiting for something like this to pop off. They show up with the intent to hijack the protest, not support it, hijack it, make it crazy, throw rocks. Agitators. You'll see them smashing windows, lighting fires, or trying to bait cops into reacting. And it's like you've seen the videos of cops being totally harassed by these people. I just don't think that's happening on a wide scale. I think there's been a few moments of that happening. And now people think that all of LA is under attack and it's like not safe to leave your house. And, you know, I hear people that I know, even like members of my family that don't live in LA, they're like, oh, I had to cancel my plans because of everything going on in LA. And that's just not the case. But that just goes to show the power of social media and the power of the news, that you can make anything look like anything. These protesters that are harassing police and breaking windows and lighting things on fire, whatever, they're trying to make it look like a riot, and they're doing a damn good job at it. But the point is that they're trying to drown out the message in smoke and broken glass. And it's working. Here's where things get really weird, and by weird, I mean CIA adjacent. Let's ask the classic detective question, cui bono? Who benefits? Because someone's footing the bill for the piles of professional-grade gas masks, military-style communication headsets, pallets of water bottles, pre-staged. I'd hate for the non-peaceful rioters to go thirsty. Pre-printed propaganda in multiple languages, flashbangs that definitely did not come from REI people. These protest tools did not come cheap, so who's paying? Because somebody is. We're talking overseas office spaces filled with people whose only job is to engage and get people all riled up and comment and repost and create videos that aren't even real and just rile it all up on a digital scale. Some random anonymous crypto wallet making strategic donations. You have no idea where or who it came from. It's just money shows up out of nowhere. Shady nonprofits with unclear missions and oddly robust legal teams. I think everybody knows that a large number of nonprofits aren't really nonprofits, you know? Profit a lot. And Telegram groups that make Fight Club look like a knitting circle. There's increasing evidence that foreign actors like Russia, China, Iran are encouraging civil unrest in Western countries. Why? Why would they be encouraging that? Because destabilization is the goal. Weaken us, strengthen them. Let's talk strategy. So this is what's known as gray zone warfare. Not war, not peace, just enough instability to make a country spin on its own axis. And I would say that that's absolutely starting to happen here. So forget bombs, just stir the pot, just create uncertainty, fear. It's cheaper, it's sneakier, and it's way more entertaining on social media. People just get swallowed up in it. And why LA, you might ask? Well, we are the perfect test site for a few reasons. We're a massive massive city, racial and economic tension is baked into the concrete, global media reach, everybody sees what comes out of LA, and just enough eat the rich energy to keep the influencers very confused. You create enough protests, inject just enough madness, and you get fear, fatigue, and distrust. No one knows who to believe, and everyone's filming everything. And I think it's safe to say everybody's just exhausted of the constant mayhem going on. But is it even really going on, you know? Are we stressed for nothing? It's not revolution, it's reality television. Just more zip ties and fewer roses, and less cute people. Who are these agents of chaos? Some are anarchists, not the cool punk kind, but the kind who read manifestos in their basements and probably kill their pets. In the backyard. Some are clout chasers looking for viral riot content. Some are paid disruptors, literally trained to escalate crowds and vanish before the news cameras roll. Trained to do so. And some are just useful idiots stirred up by online rage and weaponized algorithms. People that get their news from Instagram or the same news station every single time. And don't rule out this one, some might even be undercover operatives. Yeah, there are credible reports that some instigators are actually feds or contracted provocateurs. They're tossed in there like habit grenades just to justify a crackdown. Here's the thing, none of this is about winning, it's about breaking faith, breaking trust, breaking systems. If you can't beat the house, just set it on fire and hope no one notices you didn't place a bet. This is disruption as a service. Think Uber, but for Bedlam. This is not a protest anymore. It's a performance with multiple directors, and you're not sure which one's working for HBO and which one's working for, let's say, Moscow. Why target LA? Because we're loud and we're already messy. We're globally visible. What happens here echoes. And if you can make LA look like a war zone, you scare off tourists, investors, and maybe a few voters. That's valuable. Plus, there's already tension here, the kind you can monetize. It's being monetized right now. And in this climate, no one's really fact-checking who threw the first punch. They just see that a punch was thrown. So, what do? Do we panic? Nah. Do we ignore it? No. What we do is we stay sharp. Because protests matter, voices matter, but so does understanding the stage you're standing on and who might be pulling the curtain strings behind you. This isn't just about being woke, it's about being aware. Ask questions, spot patterns. Don't fall for the trap where you start thinking everyone is fake just because some people are paid to be fake. Because the revolution won't be televised. It'll be live streamed from a burner phone in a looted Apple store. Stay paranoid, stay informed, and maybe keep a gas mask in your glove box just in case. This has been Brain Bites. Slam that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next revolution.